Here we go, folks. We're on our unbelievable Argentina jungle adventure. As you can see here, we're at Iguazu Falls. As you can see how beautiful these falls are, it is something to see. Well, we jump in a boat. We decide that we're going to go out, not knowing that they're going to actually take us all the way up to the falls. So we're looking at all this water crashing down, and we're looking around and we're saying, wow, what a day. Such a beautiful day. Well, so then they start passing out life jackets. So we start sticking on life jackets and everything else. Next thing we know, we're underneath the falls. With that adventure, it's one of the 7 wonders of the world. Inside of the falls is an unbelievable park with crocodiles and monkeys and all kinds of unbelievable animals. Kind of a little bit disappointed here. This poor little monkey here ended up grabbing some sunscreen. So you see here, you're just walking on deck, but he ended up grabbing some sunscreen, and he's up here eating the sunscreen. I don't understand why people would ever do that to these poor little monkeys. And then, of course, then there are signs all over the park that says, do not feed the wild animals. Well, of course, what does people do? People always turn around, sitting at a picnic table, and they'll be tossing out part of their hamburger buns, and they'll be tossing out part of their food, trying to feed them. And of course, they're just running around eating. Here's another beautiful picture of the falls here that we're sitting here. It is such a beautiful place. So that evening, we go down, we actually stay in the jungle. This is a 5-star hotel here with our friends, Donna, Ed, Steve, and Jude. The pools are amazing. The pool has every different color of water in each of these pools. There's Tracy looking up at you, giving you a smile as we go across the jumble bridge. Of course, I'm on one end of it, jumping up and down, trying to give her a good shake. Some of the bridges here gets to be pretty high, so it's kind of an interesting thing. Of course, Tracy here is walking, and she's always looking up in the trees for all the spiders and stuff. Well, now we're back to the airport, and so now we're in town back in Buenos Aires, going out to a nice evening dinner. We went to an unbelievable place there. They said, oh yeah, so the restaurant is in the basement of this flower shop. We walk in, it's like, okay, we walk downstairs in this flower shop, and sure enough, there was a wonderful food. The next day we'd venture out to a little different part of the city here, and it's kind of like old Cuba here. Kind of, we're looking around, and they're cooking food out on the stove and cooking food outside. You can walk up, sit down at the different tables, and have lunch or whatever. We ended up, my favorite was, hey, let's go to McDonald's. Hey, there is a McDonald's in Argentina, so I was pretty excited about that. But nobody else wanted Argentina, so we ended up showing up at this other little restaurant. The food was interesting. We had some type of spare ribs and pork and chicken and fish and fresh bread. They just brought out an unbelievable spread. And of course, I had to end it with some flan. I love flan. So then you're in Argentina, and Argentina is known for all the wonderful wines. So there's Malbecs, there's Reds, there's Chardonnay, there's every kind of wine imaginable. Some of the prices there, they look to be expensive, but for each $100, it's about a $400 exchange. So $400 of their money is $100 of our money. We had a tour guide there that she took us to some cemeteries and some other places there. This is looking at the Buenos Aires. This piece here opens up and closes. It's all made out of stainless steel and titanium. So it opens during the day, closes at night. So there we are on a river walk. The next day, we're going to the rainforest. So we take a rainforest trip. We're having lunch out. And so we get on a boat here, and we take off going down the river. And as you can see, is some of the beautiful views as we're going by of some of the castles and all the different things here to see. And as we pass down through here, I mean, look at some of the beauty here. And as you can see, of course, there's a lot of Coast Guard and a lot of police boats and a little bit of everything else, but you just continue to pass a lot of police boats and little people out in boats. And now we're on a canal here as we're driving, and the watercolor changes everywhere that you go. So it'll be green here, and as you can see, as we get further out, you can see that the water changes a little bit more to brown. This is Chinatown. Chinatown is somewhat interesting, so that would be a fun trip to go back and see. Tracy there wanted a picture there beside a statue. There's Steve and Jude. Hello. And then here's the kids, as I'm talking about the brown water. Here the kids are in the water swimming. Well, as we arrive here for lunch, sitting out on the deck, what a wonderful lunch. As we're coming back in, this is some of the parts of Buenos Aires, and now we're off to the bird hunt.
That's not good.
Hey everyone, here we are today, here with Juan, here at Santa Rosa Hunting Lodge here in Argentina. Having a great time here with my buddy Ed here. Ed is today representing Juno Marine Refrigeration. So if you're in the marine area anywhere in the country and you need some great refrigeration, make sure you call Juno. Well, Ed, today we're going to be showing you a few of these ideas here, what we've got going on about doing a little dove shooting here and having a great time. So I've got a little guy here helping me out here, doing a little gun loading for me. So we're going to shoot a few rounds here and see what we got going on. You ready, buddy? All right.
Let the action begin.
Go ahead there, Ed.
All right, Tony. You're in a good spot, but they're flying pretty fast here.
It's a pretty windy day here in Argentina today. The doves are coming in and getting out before you got a chance to really get a good look at them. So they're coming out of the mesquite here. So all around us we're surrounded by a bunch of mesquite that they actually use for a lot of their cooking here in Argentina. So if you ever hear the mesquite wood flavor, this is one place here where you can get a lot of it at. So get my glasses on here and we're ready to rock and roll. There's one right there.
There's one right there.
Got Juan here doing a great job here and keeping us in tails. Thank you, sir. You missed that one, Ed?
I missed that one, Tony.
Oh, man, can you guys believe that?
Oh, yeah.
I missed my first one. Ed had to miss one, too, to keep us excited.
I'm not going to shoot across you again. Go ahead.
Oh.
That side is your side. This side is my side.
We've been coming out shooting about 500 rounds a morning, kind of working with a little sore shoulder. Ed's been working with a sore shoulder as well. So, oh, here we go, Ed. Oh, missed that one.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, I thought you was going to get him.
No, he's going your way. Here he comes. Okay. Here comes another one.
Nope. We give all the doves plenty of chance to get away.
It's a humanitarian effort.
We just enjoy throwing lead. And of course, anytime you turn on a camera, of course all the doves leave. Last night there were so many doves coming in we couldn't load the guns fast enough to shoot at them. But of course we got a camera on, so all the doves are saying, yeah, we're not chatting with you today.
We're not cooperating.
Let's see if I can get a couple of these coming out of trees.
They have the afterburners on. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I thought that was your shot.
Well, I thought he was going to go your way. Slippery devils, aren't they? Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Go ahead, I'm not loaded.
Oh, I don't want to shoot over you. Yeah, here's another.
There you go. There you go. That's yours. That's yours. That's yours. That's yours. That's yours.
No, that wasn't mine. Wasn't mine.
Oh, there you go. There you go. To the left. To the left. Oh.
That one's on rocket speed.
Ed is a fine member of 1,000 Dove Club. One day he went out and busted 1,000 doves in one day. So he's got the plaque to prove it.
The flag to prove it.
There you go, buddy. There you go. All yours. Santa Rosa Hunting Club. How do you say that? Wallaway?
Wallaway.
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 Spelled with a G. I'm not the best on my Spanish there, but
Wallaway.
Wallaway. Wallaway, Argentina.
Here we go.
That's all yours.
Oh. Once he got that wind. Yeah. It's amazing that they can get down the barrel of a gun and
Oh, yeah. There you go. Oh, good shot, Ed.
he's still going though.
Oh, you missed him?
No, I hit him. This was a little far, I think.
I think kind of what the problem is here is this is in the morning here, so kind of early here, but I think a lot of these doves are coming off a roost and they're going out to feed. So that's the reason why you see so many of them flying away from us. So they come up at night, they roost. Last night we were sitting in an alfalfa field, had a great evening shoot. It was wonderful. The sky was full of doves, and oh, there we go. Ed just dropped another one. The skies were full of doves and we were ready to go to work. So make sure if you're doing some of your travel plans, make sure you get online and check out some of these Argentina hunting trips. We'll have a good time. There you go. There you go. That's all yours. Good shot, man. Good job, man. Way to shoot it.
Thank you there, Tony.
Hey, we got Nacho here showed up. He's the leader of the pack here, so we'll introduce you here to Nacho.
Yeah, what's going on right now is most of them they coming back, to the roost.
Right.
So in about 20 minutes, they're gonna start, coming this
back.
way. Yeah.
So they're kind of leaving, kind of like we were telling them, they're kind of leaving this morning, go out, get a little snack for breakfast, and then they're on the way back.
Yeah, what they're doing is they feeding, let's say, the babies,
Right.
So that's why they're coming back and forward.
Okay.
Usually that's in the summer. In the winter, they'll leave once, early in the morning all together, and they will come back like 4:30. But right now, that's why you have all these traffic right now. It's just they feeding them,
Okay.
So I would say in a little while, all the start. They all the ones that you see going that way, they're gonna start coming back this way.
Very good. And this is a beautiful day because this is the end of January, and I'm in Argentina in a t-shirt. Called Tracy back at the house, and it's sleeting, it's snowing, it's 10 degrees, so here it's a beautiful, beautiful day, but at home, not so much. So if you need your winter break from home to get away, tune up your hunting skills or sporting clays or any kind of other hunting that you're doing in the summer, make sure you pay one of your visit here to an Argentina dove hunting trip, and make sure that you contact Santa Rosa Hunting Club here in Wallaway, Argentina.
There's Nacho. They had plenty of doves for us to be shooting all day. So we had a great time. Every evening we'd go back out, we'd shoot again. And so we'd shoot till it started getting dark. And so that's Ed's loader. So these guys here, they come out, and after you shoot, they run out, they pick up the doves, and they take them, and they pass them out to all their friends and family. And so, of course, they get some money, I guess, for the doves or whatever. So everybody eats. So there's definitely no doves going to waste. And then there's Steve in there. As you can see, he's got quite a few shells around him, but Steve just sits over there and just continues to knock them off there. So he's shooting a Beretta 20 gauge autoloader there. Ed just kind of chilling out there saying, hey, what a good hunt. This is back at Santa Rosa Lodge. What a beautiful photo as you're leaving. The next morning we jump up and we're heading out to go and do a little Durango fishing. So as you can see, we're on this unbelievable back bayou, whatever it is, going out, and it's kind of like a snake and crocodile lined kind of early morning ride. At this point, we'd already been in the boat for probably about 35-40 minutes because it was completely dark when we started up through here. So it was a adventure of a lifetime. Got a couple photos here getting ready to turn out. We will show you how beautiful it is once we get out. So there's the sun just coming up. What a wonderful fishing day. There's a Durango there. And a few days before, I'd had a Durango and didn't realize what I was eating, but it's actually a pretty good white fish. There's the gang there. And it started warming up. And here we are at Tango night. So this is a whole group. Thanks for watching.